have you ever just stared at your calendar and thought, man, this could use a little bit of magic? Well, get ready, because today we are diving into a world where the days of the week aren't just squares on a page. Nope, they are a living, breathing, honest-to-goodness, superpowered family.
I mean, come on, that line says it all, right? It's straight from the theme song, and it is the perfect launchpad for what we're about to get into. It just perfectly nails that vibrant, kind of chaotic energy. We're talking about a world built on color, numbers, and a ton of action.
So let's set the scene. Imagine this really bright, cheerful town called Sunnyville. But the amazing thing about this place, it's not the cute houses or the sunny skies. No, it's that the week, it's not just a way to track time.
They're an actual family, a literal family. And folks, this is the whole shebang. This is the big idea that makes this entire world tick. The very days that we use to plan our lives, they're walking, talking characters with their own personalities, their own powers, and, well, a lot of kids.
Okay, so who's running this crazy household? Well, at the very heart of it all, you've got the parents, the weekend. First up is Dad Saturday. He's just pure, boundless energy and adventure. Then you've got Mom Sunday, who's all about warmth and sunshine. I mean, could you ask for a better duo to lead a family like this?
All right, so a family this special has gotta be big, right? But just how big are we talking? You might want to sit down for this. 36. They have 36 kids. Yeah, just let that number sink in for a second. 36.
And here's the really cool part. Those 36 kids, they're not just some random crowd. No, there's a system to it, and it's brilliant. On one side, you've got the daughters, 26 of them, representing the entire alphabet, A to Z. Think of them as the artists, the writers. They are powered by pure creativity. Then, on the other side, you have the sons, 10 of them, for the numbers 0 through 9. These are your builders, your problem solvers. Their power is all about logic and structure.
So, okay, you've got this amazing family, right? One side is all creativity, the other is all logic. But how does it all work? You can't have this much magic floating around without some ground rules, so let's get into the nitty-gritty of how their world actually functions.
All right, here are the 3 big rules of magic in Sunnyville. First up, you've got weekend mode. Kind of makes sense, right? Their powers are cranked up to the max on Saturday and Sunday. Second, and this is so important, is the balance. See, just about every problem they face needs a team up. You need that wild imaginative spark from one of the letters, and you need the solid structured thinking from one of the numbers. And finally, the catchphrases. Every single kid has their own special phrase that kind of unlocks their magic.
Okay, so we've got the who and the how covered. Now let's talk about the where. Because every great story needs an awesome setting, right? And trust me, Sunnyville is packed with amazing places that are just screaming for an adventure. So let's start at home base, the weekend house. And of course, it's bigger on the inside. It kinda has to be, right? With 36 kids running around. But my absolute favorite detail? The whole house is described as smelling like pancakes and equations. How perfect is that? I mean, that's the whole family in a nutshell.
And if you step outside the house and look up, you can't miss Windy Peak. It's the highest spot in the whole town. But it's not just some mountain. Oh no, it's home to actual weather spirits. So you just know this family is going to be dealing with some pretty epic stuff.
Then there's the Whispering Woods, which adds this amazing touch of mystery. Think of it like a giant cosmic lost and found. Any object that's ever been lost, any story that's been forgotten, it all ends up here, just waiting for someone to find it again. So when you pull back and look at everything, the family, the magic rules, the locations, it all keeps pointing back to this one huge idea, the balance. The entire show is basically a love letter to combining 2 totally different ways of thinking. It's all about showing that the best, most powerful solutions, they don't come from just being creative or just being logical. The real magic happens when you bring them together. And that kind of leaves me with a question for you. What if you tried this out in your own life? Think about a simple, everyday problem you have. I don't know, like figuring out what to make for dinner. How could you tackle that by mixing the creativity of a letter, say P for pizza, with the logic of a number, like 3 for 3 toppings you already have? It's a fun little way to bring a piece of Sunnyville's magic into your day.
Because really, that's what this world is all about, isn't it? It's a giant open invitation to go on an adventure and to look at things in a brand new way. The theme song just says it perfectly.
Hey,
If you had a good time on this little trip to Sunnyville, do us a favor and hit that like button. And I really want to know, drop a comment below and tell me what letter and number combo you would use to solve a problem. And of course, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on more deep dives like this one. Thanks for hanging out with us.